All right. Welcome back to another round of Civilization 7. Last stream we have finished the exploration age with Tecumseh, and so this stream we will finish the last age, the current last age of the game, the modern age. Just as a little reminder, as always, Tecumseh gets 1 food and production per age in settlements for every city-state with suzerain off, and also 1 combat strength for all units for every city-state with suzerain off. I have paired Tecumseh with the American Empire because I was looking for an economic victory, and the American Empire gains 100 gold every time we improve a resource, and also 30% production towards constructing the Statue of Liberty. We also get a unique quarter called the Industrial Park that increases the number of resources that may be assigned to the settlement by 2. And is made up by the Rail Yard, which is a production building that gets 9 production, and a production adjacency for quarters and wonders. Unique production building and ageless, and the Steel Mill, which is also a production building that gets 9 production and 1 gold adjacency for resources and wonders. And it is also unique production building, and it is ageless. So we kind of want that in, well, as many settlements as possible, cities for that matter, that create not treasure resources, factory resources for us. Our unique units is the Marine, which is an infantry unit that has the amphibious ability, and the Prospector, who can claim land resources outside of the regular settlement radius. That's something to keep in mind. I'm not sure if there's a limit out there. I wanna say it's 5, like a total of 5 tiles away from your city center or settlement center. But I might be mistaking that with the Nepal unique unit with the Sherpa, I believe. Anyway, we could also, for the traditions, get 5 gold in settlements for every resource assigned to them, which could be awesome. Also 2 influence in settlements for every resource assigned to them, which will also be awesome. And 25 gold and 5 influence for every trade route. Not sure how many we'll have, but we'll see. And I still have the food and production per age for each city-state with suzerain off. Obviously, that is the whole game. Okay. Before I forget, immediately Xenia in and Hilikile Nawawipe. Also, I guess the extra production could be quite good. And let's go for that for now. I also real quick want to slot in some resources. Can we fill our towns real quick? You're not connected. Corinthos and Knossos, is that everything? Can get Argos and Adulis and Axum. Okay, we have quite a lot of factory resources. We might want to take a look around if we want to settle. But first, let's start the age. One thing after the other. Now, we've gotten all the golden ages, so we do want Treasure Fleet Golden Age. All your cities from a previous age remain cities, that is definitely, and we could turn Athenae or Argos into a city, into the capital. Athenae was our capital, and I think I want to keep Kilakofa, our capital. I think that is okay. We could get 3 war supports in all wars declared against me. That would help quite as well. Or we could go... I mean, we could go expansionist and militaristic. Do I need... What points would I need? I could get a lot of culture. I don't need that much culture. Diplomacy-wise, I have everything I could want. I mean, I could get the... I could go down the 3 influence and 5 happiness per age repeatable, but I don't know if that is worth that much, considering that I could A, only do it once because I can maximum have 2 diplomatic points. That would be 1, 2. And B, we hopefully get better diplomatic cards soon. In that regard, a lot of culture might not be the worst thing. Because looking at it, I mean, we don't care for artifacts, so we could immediately go down the American tree, and that is already 155 gold. That is 62 influence. So for example, starting with that one would be quite nice. That is 174 production. So in that regard, going for culture might not be the worst thing. Also, let's give you a level up real quick. On the other hand, we do make quite a lot of culture, and we could use more science. If we take a look, we could take 2 scientific attribute points, then we would sacrifice one of these points though. We could go 3 science on quarters and then 1 attribute point, which is probably... I mean, we could still go 2 if we sacrifice our wildcard point. Do we need more than 2? More than 1? I mean, we could get down to 84 science with 2. We could go like the 1 science on each quarter, and then 1 science per age in towns or 2 in distant lands. That would be quite a lot of science for us. Expansionist-wise, we could go down to the new population, which, truth be told, would also not be the worst, especially if we want to settle towards clusters of factory resources. That might be helpful. Or military-wise, we could go towards the settlement limit, which we currently are still 1 above, so that might be a thing to do. Maybe that is something that we kind of want to have. That would sacrifice... I mean, we could do both again. We could go 2 militaristic, 2 expansionists, and then accept that we only have 1 scientific attribute. And hope, I mean, if we can take Oxford University, we would get a wildcard point. We could use that one. So let's... Because if you take a look, 3 war support and all wars declared against you would be good. But I'm not sure if I need that much. That's just level gold. That is just combat strength, but less influence. I don't care. Yeah, let's go 2 here for both. We could for happiness and settlements not following your religion. That is quite a lot. But we do want deep roots. That is 94 extra culture. That is quite nice. We take the economic one and the scientific legacy point, and now I guess we go cultural. Just a bit more culture per turn. Yeah, I think I like that. That seems reasonable. Like I said, with 1 cultural, we can get the extra culture in distant lands. The economic one can get the resource capacity. That's actually quite important. We will go down the new population. We will go down to the settlement limit. And I take the science on each quarter. Yes, science on specialists gives me more, but with the Oxford University wildcard point, which we hopefully get in mind, that will give me get me to the 78 science. Alternatively, we could get towards the 15% yields in towns with a specialization, and then we'd only need one more expansionist point for the settlement limit. If we take a look, does it say what we are? Don't think so. Yeah, I think that is okay. We will of course start with Kutajara. That's 204. We should be able to get a couple. A militaristic city-state would be phenomenal. Because I think they have a settlement limit as well. Do I, by any chance, see? Yep, there is a militaristic city-state. Anything else of immediate interest? I think we're already down here again. Do I see anything here? Yes, let's get you too. Maybe we can get a little bit more. That was you, right? Yes. A little bit more food, potentially. And I guess then we'll put more into scientific city-states to pump up that science. There is another militaristic one, but I think we should get the settlement limit anyway. So let's put one in that scientific city-state. Is there any others? I think down here. Yep, down here was one. And we can get one more if there is one more. If there is not, we might get the militaristic anyway. And currently I do not see any other scientific city-state. So yeah, let's befriend Bucharest too. Now it's just time to go through the 150,000 towns that I have to give them all a population. Any resources that came up? Oh, there are, but unfortunately not really any treasure resources. 1, 2, 3. I could get that citrus. 1, 2, 3. I can't get that citrus. So let's go. There's some niter. Let's get rid of that. We can go to here. I know. Settlement limits and stuff like that. I hope that might be the good thing for a lot of culture, to get these settlement limits up and running. That would be a good thing. Sure. Anything of interest here? Yeah, the coca did turn out to be factory resources. That was quite helpful. You can make your way towards that quinine. Unfortunately, not that chocolate. Okay, you can start with a city park. You can do a city park as well. Not here. I will take that one. We can slot in more resources because we've turned more into cities. Another city park. That is a 25 city park. That seems reasonable. Influence is squandered. I know. Now it is a matter of just... Ooh, I did actually manage to keep my migrants. That is nice. You will stay where you are. You will also stay where you are. You will stay for now. You will stay for now. That scout can continue to explore. Why is there a lonely fleet commander? We have started with you, right? Yes, we have. There's another fleet commander we wanted to send you, I think, in here as well. You have actually nothing to do. That scout can continue to scout. That scout can also continue to scout. That you can be sucked in here. You are likely to attack me. I think I'll send you down there. Okay, now is the question. Before I continue, let's take a look if there are good settlement spots. There would be at least 3 treasure resources that we could get. 4 with that chocolate. So that would give us 2 coca, 1 chocolate, and 1 kaolin. We've got a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of coca. We've got no kaolin whatsoever, so that might not be the most important settle. In general, though, settlement space is quite limited. We've got 2 kinnin up here and a tea that we cannot get. Also, citrus twice and a cotton and a coca, but we probably cannot get all of that now. We can't. We'd either need to sacrifice the tea or the cotton. I am more inclined. Yeah, and the coca down here is also. I'm more inclined to settle here, because there might be more down there. What do I have in high quantities? I have citrus and cotton and tea in high quantities. So if we could double down on that, that would not be the worst. Other than that, I do not want to click on you, thank you very much. Is there stuff to conquer? Are there settlements that would be worth conquering? I mean, you are pretty much done. That does not matter at all. Same here. You don't really have anything. Down here is a lot of chocolate. Could do like a settle here, but that would pretty much... I mean, that would be the more ideal settlement. Even that. That would actually be the ideal settlement. Now, unfortunately, there's a city-state. And there is a town from Xerxes in the way. But that one would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6 factory resources. If we were to take care of that city-state, it would be 7. And if I were to take care of that city-state, we could probably even settle the Iguazu Falls for this city-state resource, for the factory resource, and also 3 times coffee and the wonder. And with third city up here, that would actually give us quite a good forward settling spot when it comes to looking at Augustus. Now, the main problem with that plan is that for whatever reason Xerxes actually likes me. And I would hate to destroy that relationship. I am afraid that war will be imminent sooner rather than later. And having an ally would be quite nice. We do need 500. That changed, right? Like this little measuring bar that was denser. We do need 500 tycoon points. We are currently sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Do I see it? 23, 4, 31, if I've not miscounted treasury, factory. So that might be enough that we do not need to take care of that settlement. I mean, nonetheless, we can still take care of Appia. And settle around here. We will take we'll take bureaucratic monarchy. A little bit more golds that we can purchase in the unique buildings would be quite nice to have. And I think, culture and science-wise, I should be good. But yeah, if we could, I mean, where would this bring me? Nah, I don't want to befriend up here and then incorporate it. But what I do need is to befriend BT now. Where can I still use this migrant? Probably around here is not the worst idea. Okay, that, however, is... Actually, let's get rid of that real quick. That is 68 influence per turn, which is quite nice. Can I give myself maybe 1 or 2 settlers so that I can make my way up there already? I think next the extra gold per turn would be quite helpful. And I mean, with so much influence per turn, the others do like 60 is currently the highest that I can see. I'll gladly take that. You have 123 production, you have 76, and you have 65. So you will build me Oxford once you're done with the city park, though. I hope we can allow ourselves that. Oh, you do have quite the army, though. Yeah, sure, I agree not to attack you. I've started with you, I've started with you, I've started with you. I'm ignoring Appia for a reason. Let's go Helsinki next. And then we can go down to here or there.
We have it.
Like, cultural. Full out cultural. Politics and poetics. The dawn of modernity breaks over America, and politicians put pen to paper to define the way forward. While articles on government and the building blocks of state proliferate, so too do poets paint the beauty and nuance of new beginnings in verse, distribute the Federalist paper, or publish poems on various subjects, religious and moral. I need to go through the tech tree rather quickly. Okay, with that done, actually, we kind of want to get rid of that extra production for now to get a little bit more money. And I guess that, yeah, that settlement limit is now worth quite a lot. A new civilization. A group of gold miners announced they no longer wish to pay taxes. They declare secession from America and raise a new flag over their settlement. That of the Great Republic of Rough and Ready. Crush the secession or leave the men to their fun. I'll leave them to their fun because I think that was the less, like the better option. The less worse option, so to speak. Now, let's move in. You can get a little bit more silk. With that done, Yankee Ingenuity would give me gold towards prospectors. 3 core strength. And do I care for wartime manufacturing units? 3 core strength having more than one? Sure. That seems okay for now. And you will wait. I don't think we can even attack here. Meaning you need to get around as well. And with that, I think we started with a den. Yep, we did. So Stone Town next, and I think we started with you as well. Meaning, and I think you two, yes. Meaning these two are next. We did start with quite a lot of towns, didn't we? For the love of the party, on the 4th of July, Rough and Ready citizens are denied beer in a nearby town because they are foreigners. They immediately disband their young nation and join the festivities. See? That's exactly why. Now we could go Red Fort. I am more interested in the unique building. 9-7 up there, but the city park's not. You are both overbuildable though, so right here, and then a rail yard right there as well. Actually, I might want to. What's the price on that? 4,000. Yeah, you know what? I actually want to purchase that. I think I said here. Yes. And then I'd like a port. And I think where can I put you to? That's both ageless. That is both overbuildable. Rail yard. Like right here, and a steel mill right here seems like a reasonable thing to do. Rail yard and steel mill for you, and I guess you need to wait and build that. The literacy machine. The rise of American industry has changed its very imagination. As the machines of production roar onward, much literature begins to reflect a longing for the simple past and the rawness of emotion and nature. Other authors take the opportunity to criticize society's present through realistic snapshots. In times of progress, one must reflect on what is constant, or critique in the present may hold of future ills. Absolutely, it may. And you will also make your way towards there. More friendships. Okay, let's see if that little attack works out. Where the hell did you move to? Ah, it is because it's enemy territory, probably. That is okay. That is okay. I don't like that army though. Okay, you're running in as expected, but that hopefully does not matter. So, where is the war? First of all, again, we'll befriend another city-state because we can do so effectively every second turn. You'll go in and immediately disband this settlement. You can upgrade. Oh, fine. That comes in handy. Let's attack. And attack. Oh, 209 is actually probably enough. We start, I think, with all of you. Bucharest as well, but Vienna not. Yes, 209 is actually enough to get another upgrade in. You've finished the city park. You can get a port as well. I don't think we can attack you.
I wonder anybody does anything at Oxford but dream and remember.
That is Oxford done. Seeing how well we're currently doing with science, I think I do use that wildcard point to go down the expansionist tree a little bit more. So that we are closing in on the settlement limit. I think we have enough science that we don't necessarily need 78 more. I would like for you to have that one as well, but I can't purchase it to you. That would be great. Can I get it somewhere? That's 11. That's 12 on both overbuildable. That's also 12. And you can give me 9 and 9 too, in also both overbuildable. Let me double check. Real quick, here is a menagerie and an inn that is both overbuildable. Yes. So let's do that. And you can also start on a port. And yes, as expected, I cannot deal with you, but you can build yourself some fortifications. And that is that. Wonderful. Okay. Dublin is also one that we still need to befriend, and I think then we should have befriended every city-state at least on the home continent, or should have started to befriend every city-state on the home continent. I think I will now go towards the settlement limits, towards hegemony, so that we can settle a little bit more. Actually, I think I can just... Ah, haha, I see there is another hostile line infantry, so no. With 300 though, Vienna and the militias hesitate, we can continue here, I think. You will settle and immediately give me the factory resources right there. Thankfully, this is also connected. And there's 4 factory resources that I do not have access to. I'd need to settle right here just to get these 4 factory resources. Maybe we'll keep a pin in, but I realize I don't think it is that serious. And yes, I think we will settle. We'll get the little punishment. We'll take that.
Cross this.
Okay, with that now done, we can start with you as well. And then it is Geneva. And that's might be it. I might need to take a look at the little list in the one menu to double check that. But after Geneva, I am currently not aware of any other city-state I still need to befriend. The new Shawnee. In the high era of Shawnee rule, it was the elders of the Chillhop division who made the political decisions for the people. But under a American government, their role is unclear. Some American Shawnee feel they no longer need to obey the old ways, others see the value in tradition. Preserve the elders' authority, 2 culture and cities for each slotted Shawnee tradition, or the new Shawnee take up new forms of governance. I mean, 3 gold on gold buildings is good. We'll gladly take that. Plus I have, how many? I have 1 Shawnee tradition slotted in. And I don't need culture that much. You have finished the port. We could go Hermitage for more great work slots, which I don't really need. We could go Red Fort for 50 HP to this tile and all city centers, which could be quite helpful. Or we could get the Statue of Liberty, which spawns from... I think the Red Fort might be a good move, just to make our city centers a little more protected, while we will wait to get the rail station and factory. I don't even know. I don't know. We might not even need the rail station. I'm not sure if the rail yard sort of overwrites that. I mean, we could heal in the homelands. That is probably a good choice. Is it still worth to settle here? I mean, that would still be 1, 2, 3. That's probably not worth, truth be told. And if there's war coming between us, I mean, he still likes me, but maybe at some point he doesn't. I don't want to close that chance. So let's not do that. I will take the settlement limit. I also want to befriend Geneva now. I will take that settlement limit. An honorable gift. As the 2 chiefs confirm their mutual allegiance, Tecumseh receives a symbol of honor and friendship, a sash directly from the uniform of his new ally. The item is valuable, but the gesture beyond price. Display the sash. Fall to sea, 50% influence toward bolster military, or re-give the sash to another ally. Yeah, sure, promote growth, seems like a good idea. We'll also take 115 science, and I would like 184 extra food, and you can give me the free technology. That is industrialization, that is lovely. And I guess the army commander boost. You can get the Dogo Onsen. But you might want to get a rail station first. Let's take a look real quick. We have started with you, Tongi as well. Can I get there? Geneva, we started too. BT is almost done. Stone Town is closing in 2. Almost finished. Then Passar to San Marino not. Where's San Marino? Could see that. I don't know where San Marino is. Maybe a city, like a an independent power on one of the island. There's San Marino. Okay. Other than that, do we still have other? San Marino, Ego Zashima is almost closing in. Dublin is on the way. Helsinki is almost finished. Vienna too, and Punakha as well. Okay. San Marino was the last. Meaning for now we can save our influence for when we need it. Let's get another rail yard for you as well. I think I purchased a rail station for you. I could have used that migrant already, couldn't I? No, that's okay. I mean, let's take a look. We have one here, which could be a settlement. Do I see any other? We have one there. We have none up there. Didn't we get one on this side? We have one here. I think that is the next settlement we kind of want to get. A people united. Many join Tecumseh because every day flooding through his gates and sending missives from afar. But more seek his guidance as the world's turmoil grows. Have 4 trade routes. I mean, we can do that. What are good trade routes? St. Petersburg, Yintiang. Oh, that's okay. I think I don't even need to send them out. I think I can just send them like so. So let's get a couple of merchants. Merchant, and then we can send them out. The Shawnee Renaissance. American Shawnee youth have rediscovered the teachings of Tenskwatawa, long removed from the traditional authority of their elders. Young Shawnee find themselves interpreting them on their own, rethought and revised for the modern age. The youth return to the stomp grounds. Shawnee songs are heard on the radio. Give me the culture. I very much don't need influence that much anymore. To the point where I could probably get rid of the tradition, truth be told. I would like you to give me that treasure resource, but factory resource, but I think I should secure this one first before Kampala decides to do stuff. Also, what are we looking at? We're looking at 2 settlements. We might want to start. Oh shit, you're already full. We might wanna take care of her before before she settles again. Let's get free speech and the production again. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Especially since I see a settler here that may or may not wants to settle. I do want to upgrade you though, and you as well. More bonus resources. Yeah. St. Petersburg, let's go. Yes, that is good. But the game really doesn't like that Yingtiang. It really does not like that. Necken and Cordoba. A people united. Tecumseh watches his people thrive, many nations in one, each a piece of the prophet's vision realized. New horizons await, but the master of life's guiding hand will light the way. A people united challenge complete. Lovely. Plus also quite a lot of resources that we will get rid eventually. You will make your way to that settlement limit. To that settlement, not the limit. Okay. You will do stuff. Hang on. You will get the... Where the hell did this dude go? Okay, I don't know where he went. But I do know we need to... Ah, he's Why is he there? Did he run away? You may heal real quick. You will be slotted in front, and you will be slotted here also for a little bit of healing. I don't know why he bugged back like that. I will get a social policy slot for now, because I think with 4 trade routes we might have a useful tradition to slot in again. Where is it? Ah, we don't yet have it unlocked. Yeah, it would be Lend-Lease. With 400 gold and 20 influence. Actually, it's probably not that worth that much. So... Ah, look at that.
The world
There's
is
the
the
red
place
fort.
we prove real by dying in it.
I don't have like a navy close by, perchance. That would be helpful. I should probably get one over there.
The world.
Where are we? Look, we're looking at this right here. There could be a navy close by. But whatever it is, yeah, you need to go. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. We get 2, she gets nothing, but we do have a little bit of influence. Can you attack now? Yes. What is that? That is a, I think, unique army commander. I hope at least that is just an army commander and not like a naval unit that can attack now all of a sudden. But I guess I'll find out eventually. You can get this, Cowland. You can get a little bit more happiness for me. We could now go Dogo Onsen for population every time we enter a celebration. Or Doisutep would actually be quite nice. Truth be told. And I guess, yeah, Hermitage, that doesn't really matter. I would like to wait until I get the factory, though. That is 1 turn. Can I 1 turn anything import? I could get another merchant. I mean, that there will be another guy getting into that war, as much was expected. Oh, that is unfortunate. You may attack this. But yeah, I figured we should probably have quite a lot of combat strength. I cannot attack you, unfortunately. But what I can do is now bring my navy in 10 turns. Stone Town is also, yeah, it must be closing in. The March of Industry. A Shawnee city planner unveils plans for new industrial zones. But Chillhop elders are concerned that they will damage a centuries-old Mawaskawe Scottish site. Take the Council of the Elders, 3 food and gold on Mawaskawe Scottish, but -3 production factory, or deny. And I'll take the councilors. I'm purchasing those factories, wherever I can. Where is a good place? Didn't you say like 12? There's a 12th production factory. Lies and slander. Anyway, factory for you. Factory for you. You can get... Is it a stock exchange? No. Is there anything that gives... I mean, you can get these stock exchange for now. And a factory... Not for you? No, you still built the rail station. And now we don't have enough money for a factory. Meaning you will place the factory down already. But with that, we can now de-equip all these resources. And also your resources. And from what resource do we have more? I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coffee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10 citrus. Yeah, I think citrus is currently the one that we have the most of. And then, like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tea as well. Let's get coffee. Okay. You can get this, I guess, for now. Economic attribute. Wealth flows like a river. Get the trade route gold because especially I think we'll get another trade route. You have pretty much finished everything I need. What's that? Food and food buildings. Production mines at woodcutters. Yeah, you've effectively built up everything I need. You've finished the merchant. Bank, stock exchange. Let's get a little extra. Science. I guess we can trade with you. We can place the bonus resources into the towns. Like so. Yeah, that okay, it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. We still need to immediately get the units out. And attack. Ooh, and Copan actually has access to the Harequago. Not much. But it also has I think I keep Copan. I think I want to keep that one. There was a cliff. That's a little bit unfortunate. But we do have 50 range strength flat, and here's 10 melee strength. The war wariness and the difficulty combat bonus. I mean, granted, we're not playing on a high difficulty, but also 10 city-state Susan, which seems a little less. I don't know. And 6 niter also does quite a lot. I don't even know if I need my navy, or if the navy can even make it in time. Ooh, but speaking of, we might want to still upgrade our but we first want a factory before we upgrade our navy. And I think a stock exchange now. But that now means that we can slot Argos resources out and say we'll go for the tea now. And more town resources to slot in. The culture dipped a little bit, but that's okay. And now we want to think about upgrading. Plus also, let's real quick slurp you in. And bam. Also, let's get you upgraded. Let's get you upgraded for as long as we can. I think with that we should be good, hopefully. That's another coca. Not coca, coffee. You... 1, 2, 3, you can get towards that coffee eventually. Another migrant can go to here. Do I care for Kampala? I probably don't care for Kampala. Truth be told, I probably don't. I don't think I have citrus in just yet. Ooh, I do. Never mind. I was talking lies. Nothing but lies.
Just the
Yep, shit. That was the Doistep. And I think I off camera captured the city. But yes, I do want to raise that one. Let's heal you up a little bit. You can attack this guy. And you can heal. You can stay here and fortify. You can heal as well. You can heal too. And suddenly she only has one settlement left. National myths. A new era requires new stories, and historians have begun with a vast treatise of the American people. Shawnee Hochepkeleni wonder to what extent their stories will feature in the volume. Hochepkeleni keep their stories in the community or open their archives and contribute. Culture. Move to here, get this tile. We could go minerals. I think let's get the factory, the resource upgrade. I think now it's time to go for the Dogo onsen. You actually give me absolutely nothing, so that is the better place for the onsen. We could use another town. Though can we? What are we looking at? We're currently looking at 46 points. I think we should have enough, shouldn't we? You continue to heal a little bit more. 28 with you settled. Actually, we might... Do we care about Kinnin? I mean, citrus, yes. Kinnin, not really. Truth be told. But coffee we do care about. And I mean, I guess Kinnin not really, and I made my way towards that Kinnin. Let's get the citrus for now. I will take museums, 2 cultural museums for each cultural city or student of. Nah, I don't really care about that one. I'll take the civic.
The well-being.
I'd really like to get rid of Aurak. I really do. Are you at war with anyone? You are not. You're unfriendly to Catherine. And that's about it. Do I then not care about that? We should have probably sent you in before she sweeps in and recaptures shit. How many points do we make per turn? We're like 46, we're now at 103, that can't be true. Does it say here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I mean, I could have guessed that. 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29 points per turn. 30 points per turn. I mean, it's probably enough to not be worth attacking what could be an ally. The question is, I would get 3 more Kinnin with that. I would then have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. I would then have a total of 9 Kinnin. Would it be worth to... Yeah, you know what? I think it would be worth to get myself a factory town. With you done, you have, at least have a slot for a handful of Kinnin. Wait, where did I slot that into Kopan? But you'd need to turn into a real city, and then you could not even get the full Kinnin done. I think let's first get the existing factory resources finished. Palace Developers, artists, artifact slots, don't really care. Buddha Nath, don't care about that one either. Let's get a military academy for now. We could go land heritage. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. The spaces between. The land grows crowded with buildings and the natural world shrinks in the face of the metropolis. So much has been claimed, but to Tecumseh the land remains for all. Nature still has many gifts. I'll take the money. Because like I said, I want to get Axum, but I need money. Quite a lot at that. We can attack that dude. In we go. But I do think I want to settle here. I think that is a worth settle.
It is cold, but we have sake and the hot spring.
Maybe. Maybe not. I think, I mean, it is only 4 treasure factory resources. I don't know why I think about treasure resources so much. But I think I do want to settle. Do I want to build up Axum first? I think I do. Let's get a rail yard. Let's get a port and a factory for 5,600. Could we get a settler? Nope. So next turn we could get a factory. Do I need a port and a rail station now? Because it seems the factory unlocks only when I have both. Let's get that to give you even less land, I guess. Okay.
iu. Mirif aku nebu. Irchin ini irwat.
Okay, that is her. Do I just keep that settlement? I mean, that settlement would still give me access to quite a lot of treasure resources. Realistically, if I were to take out that settlement, I would only get 2 factory resources more. And frankly, I don't get that one at all. I may have misplaced this settlement then. But I would still have access to 4 extra treasure resources. I think that is worth enough to keep the settlement. If I can get... Actually, I can't purchase anything here. If I can keep the settle... if I can grow quick enough, that is. I don't have chocolate. Yeah, I'm currently done. I'm working on Axum. Do you want to be an ally? Do you want to be an ally? Yes, you do. Do you want to be an ally? Hell yeah, 3 allies. Oh, that is what we love to see. Slurp it in. So yeah, we actually didn't even need the... Ooh, I think I might want you right here, because that could... Or, I mean, up there? Oh, I might want you up there. What did I just... I think I just sent you up there. That was not the move. It surely was not. We could upgrade. No, we cannot upgrade you. But with that, we can now give Axum the factory. And do we still have enough for a settler? No, we don't. But that's okay. We now have another factory, meaning we could get the cotton up and running. Why? Yeah, you're being raised. Why are you not connected? You need a... Do you just need a fishing key? You just need a fishing key. Nice. I guess you can now go to... I don't have the space for Kinnin. Yes, I will get that one first so that I can lock in that chocolate. Sure. I mean, you know what? Let's get some wonders up and running. Palacio de Bellas Artes as well. Would you make peace now? It's still 3 turns. I don't have coffee or citrus or tea right now. But I do have bonus resources. I want that migrant here. Do I now have enough time? No, I do not. But now I should have enough for another settler. go into the water a little bit more, as can you. And you can give me chocolate now. Now the thing is, I don't have chocolate slotted in. So maybe not really I don't want Baltimore to be that. But maybe Pergamon. Pergamon might be the settlement that gets to be the next. Get extra culture on museums. Why can't we? Is there an ah? Augustus is here. Do I have a? I do. So you can go in and you can flop out. Right, because Augustus is quite close. If I could get Cusco from Augustus, that would be a steal. I mean, yeah, no wonders, but it does have Mount Everest. Does Augustus even
Give me your tired,
have
your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. I lift my lamp beside the golden door.
There is the Statue of Liberty. I have how many? One, two, I get 1, 2, so we can get you. You already make your way, so I guess you make your way up there. You'll make your way up there as well, as do you, and you'll be the last one to go. Not sure if you'll get there in time before the town grows, but hey, we can try. Okay, Pergamon, give me a factory. Ah shit, you are no coastal town, so you can't get a port, unfortunately. So that's a little bit wasted. We could give you tin and just call it a day, because we do get more coca. Although, I mean, let's get coca for now and see where this is going. Ultimately, if we take a look at the economic one, we're already at 259 out of 300. And then we just need up to 500. I don't think it matters much if I get full efficiency or not. Let's get another chocolate, which we currently cannot slot in, because unfortunately you are in fact no coastal town. But we can get a museum now. We should actually get quite the amazing museums. Yes, that's a 35 museum, although it is also prime for money, so we gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, absolutely we'll do that museum. It's another migrant. Oh, why do I want these guys? That settler can move to here. You can stay where you are. There's
Every
the first
passion borders on the chaotic,
master,
but the collector's
not master
passion
point,
borders
legacy
on the
point.
chaos of memories.
Hermitage done.
Feet, what do I need them for if I have wings to fly?
And Palacio de Bellas Artes. Damn, if I had something like relics, ooh, that would be good. Now, unfortunately, I don't. So,
We feel free.
There's that. But yeah, 5 culture. We gain an artifact and 3 artifact slots. If I had artifacts. We could now also go for Bodanath. Which, sure. With nothing. I mean, you technically have something else to build, but I don't want you to build me anything else as of right now. Let's go over here, and we will get the Kinnin, and with you we can get the Citrus. The Citrus is something we can actually slot in. The Kinnin, not so much. And we can go that way, and you can give me... something. Okay, we have everything we wanted. Let's get the masteries going. You finished the museum. I do want a stock exchange up there, a little bit of extra culture. You could get Eram Garden. That is still... I mean, we'll take it, but it's still... It is still underwhelming. And I will probably say that until it is changed. But yeah, what could you give me? What's your capital? Your capital is... You could give me Cahokia. You don't want to give me Cahokia. Ciudad de Mexico, I think, has no one that I can see. Where is Cahokia? There's Cahokia. I mean, I can take 2. You know what? Let's see where this is going. Let's send a little bit of a... We could actually... Ooh, we could bombard Cusco with my navy that just appeared right there. Just in time. I could go for armor real quick to get better units. There is another Kinnin that I believe we cannot slot in. That is correct. And there's the last Kinnin that we cannot slot in. Let's get Cabinet Noir. Influence. I know influence is... You know what? Actually, influence is hoarded when squandered. Squandered when hoarded, I should say. Birds, why are you failing me? There's that actually. I want you down there for my own sake. But yeah, with 2 we have exactly enough to get Cusco, destroy Hichi, and take Cahokia. And you know, maybe... I see what you did there. Destroyed my beautiful, beautiful...
Those who teach this ocean of wisdom
state. To weaken
the
me.
momentary nature of
Weaken,
things.
I say. There's Bodanath, or Budanat, with the cute little eyes.
What's good?
I wish they had like also an option to just pronounce the building, the wonder you're building, because I would love, or like, you know, in the Civilopedia, okay, how is that being pronounced? Because I would love to know how this is correctly pronounced. But I have no idea. I only, well, think, I guess, because I also don't know for sure, but I only think however I think it is pronounced. Yeah, it's probably not, truth be told. Okay, let's attack you. In we go. Nah, not like that. And another coffee. Can I can slot another coffee in. Let's get a little bit extra gold. I mean, oh, that is both so good. Can I get rid? Screw the 20 extra production. I mean, look at that. 125 gold and 25 influence. Granted, that's not really important. And 108 gold and 108 culture. Oh, absolutely. Let's also get this mastery. Not that we purchase prospectors, but I don't care. You know what? They can just stay now. I really don't care. Xerxes. I should probably make sure that Xerxes doesn't take the cities that I
and the
attack.
air was filled with sweet sounds of music and song.
I mean, it is a pretty building, don't get me wrong, but it just does nothing.
We have...
And that is a shame. Like, look at that. That's a mine that gets 4 production. Just a simple improvement. And that gets 4 food and gives a special... I'm quiet. I have said everything I could say in like the stream where this wonder was fresh out of the update. I have nothing else to say. Okay, with that done, let's get capitalism. Actually, let's get the Taj Mahal first. If we could get the Taj Mahal, that would be quite nice. Also, a 38 opera, not opera house. Museum is something that I always love to see. I do not want to go with the Dreadnought. Yeah, that is the thing I was worried about. If he now swoops in, Cusco is done. So we need to quickly make our way towards Cusco. Oh, I love the splash ability. Are we hostile with one another? Do I need to be wary about Friedrich? Do I need to worry about his troops? What the hell is that? Up here. That's still one of the troops from this town I finished off at the start of the stream. Nah, that's wild. Now that's very wild. Nothing of interest. I mean, I could get another town, but we're 5 points away. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can get the cities I want before this is over. So, yeah. There is that. Now, the highest production I think still has, you have 223, you have 209, and Argos has 196. Can I not? Ah, no, it's not a project. It is, I need to send you around. Right. Let's start with St. Petersburg then, I guess. You can't give me another wonder, so Opera House it is. Right. I still kind of would like to build the World Bank to have it like a wonder, like the World's Fair, for example. I think that would still be fun. What are we looking at? I mean, 1400 is respectable. Yeah, I see your troops. Please stay away from Cusco.
Bombardment.
That would be amazing if you could just stay away. Okay, with that, let's go towards mobilization to get the better ships as well. You can give me the Taj Mahal. And you can get some upgrades going, and you can even make your way towards these lands while we actually you shall attack while we make our way towards Cusco. What else? What do I care about? Let's go down the logistics route, I guess. What would you attack? That one. Yeah, we can wait for that. You know what? I actually want you to wait as well. I really don't want Xerxes to swoop in and just like that. Look at that. Look at that. Stay away from my city. An Opry here. Plenty of folk thought it was loony to build an opera house in a coal town of all places, but now tourists flock from all over to see the dazzling shows and events. It's enough to inspire the local coal workers to imagine the world beyond their toil, stoke the fires of imagination, or ease the workers' burdens. They haven't even given me the wonder production, I guess. I want to stay neutral, thank you very much. I am already in a war. Now you're finished there as well. Get up there. Make your way up north. Let's get the Eiffel Tower. Migrant can get a little bit more. This migrant can also get one more tile. You can stay where you are. You shall make your way up to Paris. Battleship may wait. The dreadnought. Wait, what dreadnought? Dreadnought. Oh no, okay, they're all dreadnoughts. Gotcha. Now where the hell are you going, my friend? I swear, if you go in here now, if you stand in my way more. No! Where is that army coming from? Out of thin air. And this volcano erupts again. That's not gonna happen, my friend. Why? Oh, Aurag was actually taken. Okay, now that is interesting. Meaning we can actually liberate Aurag. But I actually don't want Aurag. Not anymore, at least. I wanted it like a couple of turns ago, but not anymore. But Cusco! Cusco is something I absolutely want. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, we will keep the settlement. I will stay neutral. Sorry. Sorry. You can get the niter. Was it? I think it would. This is niter. That should be niter. No, that is limestone. Never mind. I have no idea how resources work. That works, I guess. Slurp and slurp. Okay, 10 turns. No, that can't be 10 turns. 8 turns.
We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Never so helplessly unhappy as when we have lost our loved object or its love.
There's the Taj Mahal. I think a wildcard attribute point and like 50% happiness. No, celebration duration. That was it. It's wild how the Taj Mahal in all like in Civ 5 and Civ 6 I'm actually not quite sure, but like in Civ 5 it also had like 50% golden age length, if I'm not mistaken. You will wait here. You can slurp in. You will slurp as well. You too. And let's... I mean, I guess not liberate, because unfortunately we cannot liberate. That's a little bit of a shame. I would love to be able to do that. But take. And then raise to the ground. We can, however, now with the wildcard attribute point, get the expansionist settlement limit. And suddenly, wait, how did we get to? Did you have a wonder? No, you don't. How do we get to 31 now? We were at like 28, weren't we? Did the Taj Mahal give us a settlement limit as well? No. Huh. I might be missing something, but I thought we were below the settlement limit, and suddenly we're one above. Intriguing. I mean, I guess I don't necessarily need you anymore. I can still take you. Let's upgrade the Marine. You will make your way up to Ciudad de Mexico. You stay where you are. You can get an upgrade done. We can upgrade this Marine as well. And this one too. So many upgrades.
The tower can live on itself. One can dream there, eat there, observe there, understand there. One can feel oneself cut off from the world, and yet the owner of a world.
There is the Eiffel Tower.
If I cannot inspire love.
What are you building? You're building an opera house. I did want to upgrade this Marine and this Marine. Also, let's get this fish resource, because why not? In we go and heal. I do not want to ally myself with you, mainly because you are at war. I also don't want to ally myself with you because you're probably also still at war. No wonder currently to build, so a radio station it is. The fish. can enter a town. Migrant can get a little bit. Another tile. You are actually being targeted now. Never mind. You may heal. You also real quick heal. We'll activate you there. Meaning the next one is... where do I need to go? Let's pump up our war support a little bit more. The next one is Tehran. Okay, attack and attack and it. Sure. I do want to raise the settlement. Okay. The Marine will wait, or probably just stay there. You will wait too. You can stay where you are. You can stay where you are. You can fortify once more. Yeah, you will probably declare on me sooner rather than later, won't you? You do not get. Ooh, you would give me Cahokia. Hell yeah. I will it. You will what? What do we get? We got an expansionist point for whatever. We got a militaristic point and a scientific point. Why? Is it for the wonders? I mean, we did get. You get the. Okay, that's the militaristic point. That is the scientific point. And the Hanging Gardens are the expansionist point. Yes, so that did count. Oh, how lovely. Now, Cahokia is not easily defendable, because I currently can't really get to it. Oh, good lord. 10 level ups. Yikes. That's a little bit. You are a new naval commander that I have actually no idea what the hell you're doing. Slurp it in, upgrade, and level up. Yeah, nah, naval commander, fleet commander, whatever. Wait, I already got you. Oh no, you have 2 points. Why did you get 2 points? Another upgrade. You have no level up for now at all. Well, that is wild. And you can give me another one of these, and you can actually finish the assault tree. Well, ain't that nice? Oh, we can actually also upgrade this marine now. Let's get another radio station. The migrant can stay where the migrant is. I don't care about the resources anymore. You can fortify here. You can wait here as well. You will stay here and actually have a unit outside to defend. Let's do that. Although I don't actually need a unit to defend because we have pieced out, haven't we? So that actually doesn't make any sense. Panic at the Music Hall. Entranced by the creative potential of a radio, a theater company creates a unique broadcast. Mysterious lights in the sky, troops deployed, and citizens under siege. It is a thrilling new kind of story, but unfortunately, many believe it's really happening. This is why media literacy matters. The truth is stranger than fiction. I cannot stress enough how important media literacy is. My goodness, if people had media literacy, misinformation would have such a harder time to actually, like, work. What can you give me? More production. I'll also claim the artifact, because why not? I only have 3 artifacts. Okay, where do you still need to go? London, Kathmandu, Berlin, and Beijing. Okay, maybe like... Okay, Beijing, Berlin, Kathmandu, and somewhere down there is London. Okay. Could you... breathe? I guess we don't go to Beijing. Nothing of interest here. Honestly, I cannot wait until we can actually work ocean tiles. That is one thing that I absolutely look forward in the one of the coming updates, at least. Not sure if it's exactly the next one, like in the naval update, so to speak. We're supposed to finally be able to work oceans, and it is actually quite nice. I hope, at least, because the amount of times I have like borders like that, because I mean I guess I can still work that one, but then I still have because I cannot work ocean tiles. It's actually kind of infuriating. Or like that, I can't get this last hex tile because I cannot work ocean tiles. And I can't wait until I'm finally able to. That migrant can stay where it is. Can you walk into Kathmandu? You can.
Not through speeches will the great questions of the day be decided, but by iron and blood.
There's the Brandenburg Gate.
We feel...
Nice. No wonder to build. Department store it is. Currently, they can just effectively now build what they want. I can also upgrade these marines now. I totally forgot that. I don't care about that either. They are growing so quickly. Do I want... I mean, yes, I do want capitalism. Changde Mountain Resort. Sure. Why not? Ooh, department store. You may stay where you are. Okay, I don't think I can... Oh, can I? I can. I don't think I can get to London, though. In, like, one turn. Oh, what are we looking... Ahsoka, 6 cities. Jeez. Yeah, that's not working. But that doesn't matter. We are one turn away. And then we're done. I could have also seen if I can upgrade this line infantry, but I mean, you can stay a line infantry. That is okay. I mean, actually, I could see. I can't get any further out in any of that direction. Can still get a little more with that though. Don't care about any of that. You may stay where you are, and bam! Still, I would love if the World Bank's a wonder as well. That maybe gets a little wonder animation. I would also love if the World's Fair would get a wonder animation. Maybe when we... I mean, they did say they also want to change up the legacy paths, or the victory paths for that matter, in a future update.
The world
so
economy
keeping an eye out
is
for that.
stitched together as never before. And in this new tapestry comes a voice of order.
But maybe also when hopefully we'll get 1,100 points. When we'll hopefully get another age, not another era, we might get the World's Fair or the World Bank as a sort of just normal either buildable wonder or wonder buildable achievable after finishing the legacy path for that matter. I would, in general, I think it would be funny. I mean, on the one hand, it would be funny if you would get a, unique wonder that you could build after achieving a certain legacy path. Like, for example, the Great Library legacy path in the Antiquity Age would absolutely work for having the Great Library then unlocked after you get the Golden Age there for you to build. I mean, on the other hand, I would like to just being able to build these wonders like so. And also, you kinda need to make it so that when you achieve one of those legacy path milestones, that you still have enough time left in the little age progression meter to actually build it. Like, there's no sense in a unlockable wonder that you cannot build because you finished that path 3 turns before the game ends. But I mean, maybe it's also just bias speaking, because as a huge fan of the Great Library of Alexandria, I would love to see that wonder in the game again, as it was in Civ 5 and Civ 6. But that would be something that could make the legacy paths a bit more, I don't know, fun and rewarding, to also get like a little bit of a wonder. And like I said, I mean, the culture path has the World's Fair. I mean, granted, the science path has the first crew space flight, which is, I mean, you could call it a wonder, just not like a building of sorts. Same with Operation Ivy. And then the World Bank's absolutely a wonder you can build, or a building that you can build. So yeah, I am curious to see as what they want to change with the win conditions. As far as I've understood it, as far as I heard them say it and understood it, they kind of want to open up more win options, which I don't know if that means just more legacy paths or more options to finish legacy paths. I have no idea about that. I am super stoked that we finally get the Great Lighthouse of Alexandria. I feel like that was about time that we get that. I tried to be not as happy, or not too happy, too much happy. That is not English. But I mean, what I want to say is, like, I try to not be excited, because I was quite excited to hear that they get the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus in, and frankly, I am not that happy with that wonder in general. I feel like it is very situational, and in that situation, it can be quite great, especially given that cavalry is potentially... I don't want to say it is the best unit, like I know what I'm saying about, just because I heard other people who play a lot of Civ say it is the best unit, but I do see its potential. And for those of you who watched that stream, remember back a couple of streams ago when I think I attacked Amina, I think it was, and nothing worked out, and then I just spammed out cavalry and suddenly we were winning. So at least the potential is there for the cavalry being a very, very, very strong unit. And so a wonder that sort of helps cavalry to survive more, or rather when it dies, it comes back with a certain amount of HP, is in that situation quite nice. However, other than that, I think the Mausoleum is quite underwhelming. But again, as with the Aram Gardens, I basically said everything I could say about that wonder in one of the other streams at least. So I don't want to get too deep into that. I just want to say I don't want to be too hyped for the Great Lighthouse. It is, from the 7 wonders of the ancient world, it is my favorite wonder. So I have high hopes, but that also means that the risk of being quote-unquote disappointed, and I want to do that in big air quotes, because I mean, I'm also not really disappointed from the Mausoleum, it's just underwhelming a little bit. But the risk of being a little bit disappointed is higher there, because I like that wonder so much. But yeah, also, like, I finally get the time to take a look at the updates and stuff a little more, and we are getting Blackbeard and also a pirate civ, the Nation of Pirates. I think it's called Nation of Pirates. I might be wrong there. My big hopes are that that we also... It's probably not going to happen, but still, my hopes are that we kind of get an overhaul of the archipelago map. Maybe like I guess archipelago and islands doesn't really make sense, but like continents and islands and Pangaea and islands are better versions of continents and the Pangaea Plus map with the new system. I kind of hope we also get an overhaul of the archipelago map with the new system they use to create to randomly create those maps, to make it a little more, I don't know, dynamic and less cluttered, I feel like. Because as of right now, like even in huge maps, the archipelago map is like small islands, then 1 or 2, maybe 3 tiles of water, and then another island. And I would like to see a little less land and a little more water on archipelago maps. But I mean, we also should get more sea resources and a guaranteed minimum spawn rate of them. So maybe they sat together to overhaul the archipelago map as well. I don't know. We will see when the update launches. It's also in general, like, I still need to see how to actually access that update, because I didn't quite get what they mean with, like, it is free for a certain amount of time when you claim it, but then it is not anymore. I did not fully understand how they mean it, and I guess, I mean, the hopefully the big explanation will come in a couple of days, and maybe I'm a little smarter with that in that regard once that is out. But I'm interested to see where this is going. I thought I had an idea for like a couple of civilizations that I would have figured we get eventually. The nation of pirates was not on that list, truth be told. But I'm glad they're there, and I kind of want to test them out. Maybe at some point I can. Probably at some point. It's just whether it's where like most of the people can, or whether I miss trying to collect this the trial version, I guess, and I need to wait until I can buy it. We'll see about that. But yeah, I'm rambling again, aren't I? That's it for today. I hope you had a wonderful time. Thank you all for joining. As always, if you want to rewatch any of my streams, you can check out my VODs channel. Damn, we were really one. You know what? We'll get that one turn. We were one turn away from finishing the Chang Day. That's something that. Nah, we can't have that now, can we?
Endless wonder at slow waters, quiet in frozen beauty, and bamboo shimmering with frost.
Beautiful. But with that, and the boat that is still trapped, this... look, a little waterfall. That's probably the river, but whatever. This is it. Like I said, if you want to rewatch any of my streams, you can check out my VODs channel. Thank you all for joining. I hope you had a great time. And for everyone else, I will see you in the next one. Bye!